Welcome back to another episode. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the one investment decision that changed an investor's life forever. Now, this investor, his name is Don, and he has utilized his self-directed IRAs to make private money loans to small businesses, as well as invest in real estate. Not only just for his self-directed IRA, but also for his spouse's self-directed IRA. Now, ultimately, the reason why he started doing this back in the early 2000s when he retired is because he wanted to fund his lifelong passion. And that passion is playing music and raising money through playing music for children's charities. And so it's not just doing very well financially, but also doing very good for others. So that's what we're going to talk about and much more in today's episode. Make sure to click the bell icon and subscribe to our YouTube channel here so we can alert you to all of our upcoming programs. Don's story dates back to 2002 when he retired selling his insurance business. Don had a very successful career in starting an insurance business. He understood the inner workings of an insurance business and what makes an insurance business successful and what makes it unsuccessful. So what he did with his self-directed IRAs is he began leveraging his knowledge and expertise in that business, and he began using his self-directed IRAs to make loans to small insurance businesses. So he leveraged his expertise and his knowledge over the course of a 30-plus year career, and then he began utilizing his self-directed IRAs in creating wealth tax-deferred and tax-free. What Don likes to say is leveraging your passions, your knowledge and expertise to drive your investment mandate for your self-directed IRAs. Now, it actually goes even further back than 2002. See, Don, he read about in 1974, he read about the ERISA legislation, Employee Retirement Income Securities Act. And what he learned in 1974 is that you could actually use an IRA to make private money loans to investors and entrepreneurs. You could use your IRA to invest in real estate. You could use your IRA to invest in all sorts of private market investments, meaning you don't have to limit yourself to only using your retirement account to invest in publicly traded stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. And so in 2002, Don set up his self-directed IRA with Equity Trust, transferred rolled over funds into the self-directed IRA, and began making private money loans to these various insurance businesses. From there, as he started to gain some traction and success, he began investing in real estate. Now, fast forward a little bit more, his spouse was a real estate agent. And so she qualified for a SEP IRA, Simplified Employee Pension IRA. This is a different type of IRA that can allow a self-employed solopreneur, like a real estate agent, to be able to make much larger contributions than just an IRA. So now Don had his self-directed IRA, and his spouse had her self-directed SEP IRA, and they began investing in real estate. So he started off making loans to various insurance businesses. And then from there, as he had the interest income coming back in, growing tax-deferred and tax-free, from there, he began investing in rental properties, an occasional fix and flip transaction. His spouse was leveraging her knowledge and expertise in real estate in order to grow their retirement portfolios. All right, now fast forward to 2015. So Don and his spouse have had close to 15 years of success investing with their self-directed IRAs, diversifying across various asset classes. And then they bought a property in a partnership between their two self-directed IRAs. So Don's self-directed IRA funded a percentage of a property purchase, and his spouse's self-directed SEP IRA funded another percentage. It was a 68%, 32% split. So Don's IRA funded 68% of the project, and his wife's self-directed IRA funded 32% of the project. It was actually an office condo, and the individual that occupied that condo, eventually they wanted to acquire the property. So through a triple net lease and a seller carryback mortgage, the combined rental income across both of their self-directed IRAs was about $5,000 on a monthly basis. So that $5,000 was flowing back into their respective self-directed IRAs. Now, you will learn in some of our other videos, we talk about some of the rules and guidelines. When partnering two spouses' IRAs, Don and his wife had to make sure that they followed the pro-rata rules, meaning all of the income and all the expenses had to flow pro-rata. So 68% of all the profits flowed back into Don's self-directed IRA, and 32% flowed back into his spouse's self-directed IRA. And then, of course, all expenses were paid out 32%. So across the over 20 years, Don has successfully invested in various businesses through private money loans to these insurance businesses, again, leveraging his knowledge and expertise, and then also leveraging his wife's knowledge and expertise in the real estate business and identifying investment opportunities and owning those rental properties or fix and flip transactions in their self-directed IRAs. Now, going back to 2002, Don, part of the story that I haven't told you yet, is Don actually spent an entire year researching self-directed IRAs. So he retired after a lengthy career, and then he spent an entire year researching self-directed IRAs. See, back in the early 2000s, there wasn't a lot of education. We didn't have this entire YouTube channel. We didn't have educational courses to help people accelerate the learning process. And so Don spent an entire year, and then he began executing on his plan. What we're really proud of here at Equity Trust is helping individuals accelerate that learning process. And so what we've done is we've created a series of educational courses. In fact, one of our courses is a complete comprehensive course that we call a master course. Now you'll see when you follow the links, you'll find all of our course materials. So we have courses specifically just on the rules and guidelines. We have a course specific on rental properties. We have a course specific on private money lending. We have a course specific to just getting started if you're brand new to this and you're just learning. And then we have our comprehensive master course. Now, here's what we're going to do special for today's program is we're doing a 20% discount on all of our educational courses. So this is our gift to you. You can check out the link below and you can take advantage of that course material. So now Don is at a point where he is pursuing his lifelong passion, which is playing music in a band that he's assembled. They go out and play at different venues, and sometimes they just play for a charity foundation, and other times they actually play for money, and then they require the venue to write a check directly to a children's charity of their choosing. So this is a great story. A big thank you to Don for sharing this story with us, doing so well with his self-directed IRAs, and giving back to his community, giving back to children. Until the next program, keep leveraging compounding interest in the absence of taxation.